The winter solstice was this Thursday. It's also known as the shortest day of the year. Luce Line Brewing in Plymouth celebrated the occasion with storytelling and a few limited edition beers.
You see, on the longest night of the year, we must set out a great feast for the trolls, and they come into our home, they eat everything, they drink all the beer, so those of you here would be in terrible trouble.
Storyteller Laura Parker embraces the dichotomy between sunlight and shadows.
We need light, we need dark. We're in the longest night, but you know what? The sun is going to rise tomorrow. We've been living through darkness and merging into light, coming into light for millennia. And we've been telling stories about it and celebrating it and thriving. Finbor lay down behind the stove where it was warm and curled himself up and fell asleep.
She was at Luce Line Brewing in Plymouth on Thursday.
And as they walked, Finbor could hear the snow squeaking underneath his feet.
Telling ancient folk tales and a few of her own.
For years, I have stayed up all through the night on Solstice night. I will do it tonight.
This is winter solstice from 2022.
For the brewery, the early sunset was good reason to bring the community together.
Generally the time of year, people are doing their own thing. They're with their family. They may be traveling. Generally, we have lots of snow. People don't want to go out. People don't want to do things. So that's why this year is especially special for us. So right here we have winter solstice 2023. It's really smooth, really easy drinking.
The brewery had several dark beers on tap to pair with the warm winter night. Their winter solstice stout was aged in whiskey barrels with hazelnut and vanilla bean.
We just try to push that boundary and get you to go that next step. Create a big beer that's really complex and really fun to drink.
Their Neon Moon Stout brought less traditional flavors to the mix. It's aged with smoked and candied pecans.
It gets that nice, tacky, sticky sweetness going on. Then we age the beer on those. So the beer itself has a nice sweetness to it from the maple syrup, but then also a good smoky flavor.
And I love this story because it is so true. It feels true in my heart.
But above all, the event was about bringing people together.
Beer is about fun. Beer is about community. It should be sharing beers with your friends. So it should be something like, hey guys, look, I got this cool bottle. Let's all share it. And that's what we're doing right now.
And her family had beauty over solstice and Christmas.
And remembering that every long night has a morning.
I hope that when they go home, they realize that there's balance, that there's joy, and that they are just part of this continuous line of people celebrating the return of light.
In Plymouth, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.